Welcome to England, world famous view of motorway, very exciting. Necessary sign for no hang gliding. Just casually. Oh yeah, fancy. So mysterious secondary voice, where are we?
We are at Downton Abbey.
No, we're not at Downton Abbey.
We're at Downton Abbey.
We are at the tomb of one of the world's most famous hackers. So if anyone's watched the documentary thing about how Tutankhamun's tomb was actually discovered because he went to a dodgy cafe in Cairo, and this guy was here and he happened to be at the cafe, and the dodgy cafe, he didn't have NordVPN, so this guy got the password for his tomb because Tutankhamun didn't have NordVPN. So we're at the world's most famous hacker, big hack, very famous. And this is the guy's tomb. It's very, so we realized that his subscription to NordVPN actually ran out. So that's why we're here to like steal some Wi-Fi from this guy's tomb. And that's how Wi-Fi works, isn't it?
Oh,
People protect their Wi-Fi with NordVPN, and when their subscription runs out, you can just rock up to their gravesite and get the password, and then go and raid all their treasures.
Of course.
Just like this guy did to Tutankhamun. I almost forgot. Fun fact. So you'll note that he died in 1923. It's because when he connected to the Wi-Fi, he actually picked up a computer virus, and he died because of the virus that was associated with King Tut's Wi-Fi. That's actually how the 5th Earl of Carnarvon actually passed away. It was because he picked up a bad virus from King Tut's Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Sorry, just doing some Australian skiing. There's some people now. Alright, here we are. We're going somewhere very run down, as you can tell from the footpath sign, the fact that it's very broken. Somewhere very, very run down.
Oh, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah. Ruins, perhaps.
Yeah, it might be ruins. All ruins need to be in an overgrown location. That's why we're going to these like really old ruins or something like that. I don't know. Obviously here for this chapel in the middle of this forest. Something about a cemetery in the snow with no sunlight, because this is Britain. This tree is trying to give away all of its material wealth, but the ground, no one wants it. So it's just sort of stuck like halfway up the tree, halfway down the tree. It's actually like a really cute dress. What do you think?
Oh, very fashionable.
Very fashionable dress. Oh, that one in the background as well. Also, just like that one's got its pants down a little bit more. This is like a dress, so this must be the female. The one in the background must have been like a, hey, look, there's some sheep. Oh, and there's a sheep. Yeah, but the one, yeah, so it must be male and female of whatever type of tree that is.
No, one's wearing a skirt, actually.
A skirt and a dress. Oh, they could both be female. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, look at the chapel from here, though. Like, it almost looks like it's just like never-ending tunnel. Almost. Yeah, that's landscape. Okay. So you may have thought earlier that we were in like a 3-wood tile, but actually this is an 8-sheep tile because of all the sheep, obviously. So in here we think is Downton Abbey. Let me know if anyone recognizes the trees, because that's all we can see. Some dude We've got a security guard here. There's like 4 tracks in the forest. So his entire job is to make sure 4 people every day don't go down the driveway. Yeah. No, we need to know where we are. It's like castle visitors. It's through there. Can't see. Yeah, so I guess we're on the way back now from, you know, not being able to see the castle. Do you know why the castle's here, Dismembered Voice?
The castle is here.
I'll give you a hint. So there's 8 sheep here. This is an 8 sheep tile.
Right.
And this is a road.
Right.
So
were they settling?
yeah, so here in the UK, so settlers of Catan, right?
Yeah.
They couldn't have like settlements in cities.
Right.
It's not British enough.
Oh no, of course not.
So instead it's chapels and castles.
Yeah. Cities are for plebs anyway.
Exactly. It's not like high class. It's not classy enough.
No.
So yeah, that's why. So we were gonna go visit the 8 sheep and the castle, but they hired. So obviously they got the security guard, but they also hired this fog in just to like respect their privacy a bit more. Yeah, that's today. So we're here just to demonstrate the famous Australian penguin. So Australian penguins, they always have to have like, so I've got 4 layers of clothing on right now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite cold. The most notable Australian penguins are part of the Australian Pensioners Travel Agency. They're quite well known in the Rocky Mountains for traveling through the ice. You can always tell an Australian tour group because they all have to, because they've got so many layers on, they have to walk around like this. Like, that's right, because they're all penguins, right? They're just waddling around. We have some ice on this road, so I will now demonstrate. So I'm obviously not an Australian pensioner, so that means I'm not like an emperor penguin. I'm just like a fairy penguin. I've only got 4 layers on. An emperor penguin would normally have like 6 layers on. An Australian pensioner, always 6 layers. Anyway, we're gonna walk on this ice. Unfortunately, the ice guys are not here to verify the quality of this ice, but it doesn't look that deep. This is proper ice though. This isn't like that liquid ice that you get sometimes when it's hot. Anyway, what do? It's very important to keep our arms out like they're wings, because it's sort of like what penguins do. And there we are. We have successfully walked on the ice and crossed the ice. No need to jump out of any planes and go to Antarctica for the honeymoon or anything like that. We are now safely across the ice, having perfected the Australian penguin technique, which only Australians can really do, because we unfortunately cannot really cross ice. Alright, so time travel. We're going to go back to 878 AD. There's 10 leftover lights. It's there. Very important VIP pig. Do you think the pig owns the Great Hall? And all the buildings?
Yeah.
He's not like the security guard. He's just like, hi, welcome to my house. So this is a very important gate, because on the other side is Christmas. So on this side it's not Christmas, but on the other side, as you can see through there, is very Christmas. Alright, mysterious voice. Who do you think was responsible for building this great hall?
A great person, obviously.
No. Close, not a great person. Definitely not a great person. No, some kind of a mediocre person. No, it was a leader. It was Queen Eleanor of England or France, depending on her mood, from Civilization 6.
Excuse me, a queen is a great person. Thank you very much.
Well, not according to the game. It obviously wasn't Edward IV or any of his, like, ascendants or anything like that.
No.
Where the Knights of the Round Table? I don't know the song. Unfortunately, I am simply quite unable to remember how this, yeah. Oh, this is just because it's quite impressive. Now that we've learnt all about the history of this great hall here in backup London. Okay, mysterious backup vocals. We're here in Winchester, as was given away earlier.
Sorry.
What kind of thing should we have here in Winchester? Can you think of a traditional drink, maybe?
Beer, obviously.
Perhaps, but yeah, perhaps try bubble tea. Just as you do. Also worth noting, apparently here they also do flat whites coffee with some. Oh, does that have boba in it?
It does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Winchester, way ahead of the rest of the world. Fun fact. They only had glow-in-the-dark paint back in the day when they did this. So these colors only appear at night. They do not appear during the day. So we found more of the paint. And also, I mean, I would say random Christmas market, but like everywhere in England has the UK, Europe. Don't they know it's karaoke time? There we go. Alright, so they're looking for a star on stage. It's obviously not Jesus. Our food choices, we've got burger. Oh yeah, because there's a cathedral here that is quite famous. But also Christmas markets, just randomly. Hey, what's up, hen dog? Nice artwork. This is a very important building. As that's why it's lit up with the famous Winchester paint on the clock face. Not 100% sure what this is meant to be. That sign says Shoal, so obviously something to do with that, right? This is a Shoal factory where they generated Shoal. This was founded by King Arthur, which is obviously why his statue is just down there. Alright, so this is a statue of King Alfred. Back in the day, they didn't actually have the right letters for King Arthur. That's why I said King Arthur before. So it was King Alfred back in the day, obviously, for those reasons. Like Old English just was missing all the... Like they used to just say they only had like A and R, I guess, and then you just fill in the blanks with whatever you want. That's how Old English worked. That's why no one understands Old English anymore. We also found out that the Shoal, so that's the important building over there. It's Shoal Fish and Chips. So what happened was King Alfred, when the Vikings came, introduced the Vikings to fish and chips. And the Vikings decided that if that is the quintessential English cuisine, just not to invade. So they just didn't invade Wessex. And that is how King Alfred the Great saved Wessex from the Viking raids. And that's why he's got a sword, because he used the sword to like fillet the fish. He's a very skilled fishmonger, as well as being a king. Man of many talents.